Hello, I'm Piyush Dave, a fintech professional, and today I'm going to talk about one algo trading technique which switch from one method to other method when the volatility changes. So we are going to use two different methods. The one method is called SuperTrend, and the second method is called simple moving average. And we are going to jump between SuperTrend and SMA based on ATR. ATR is going to calculate the average true range. This going to decide what is the valid volatility. If the volatility is very high, then we are going to use the reversion technique, that is SMA. If the volatility is low, we are going to use the method called super trend. So first I'm going to show you how the ATR, trend and the reversion technique will be calculated in mathematically. Then I'm going to show the simulation also. So first, the 20 data from the market will be collected. This is called warm-up phase. So in the warm-up phase, we collect the 20 data from the market. And once we collect the 20 data, we are going to calculate the ATR. ATR is basically the average to range, and which is calculated from the change in the price. So from first price, what is the change in second price? So first we will write the first price, then the second price, and the change is +2. So the absolute value is +2. We have to take the absolute value because we want to take an average of it. Similarly, from second price to third price, the change is again positive and we have one absolute value. Then from third price to fourth price, there is a change in negative, but still we will take the absolute value of it. Now like this, we are going to do it for almost 19 times because we have 20 as a reading, and the total absolute value of this is coming as 30. And the count of total process what we have done is 19. So ATR base which is coming out to be is 1.58. Now this base is used as a main reference to switch from super trend to SMA to super trend. If volatility is above the base ATR, then we will continuously switch from one technique to other technique. Okay. Now for this, we have the base ACR ready, ATR ready. And now let's check the calculation for super trend. So for a super trend on the window cycle of 20, we got the highest value is 118 and the lowest value is 100. So this is called half value or what we can say max and mean midpoint for the super trend. This will help us to understand whether to trade on long side or short side. Okay, the super trend and the simple moving average work completely in a different logic. Okay, I will explain that also. So first we will calculate the half midpoint for the super trend. Similarly, we are going to calculate the simple moving average also. Simple moving average calculation is very simple. Take all price 20 price, add divide by 20 is a simple moving average. So now we have the simple moving average for 20 prices which we have gathered. Okay, now we have three calculation ready with us. One is ATR. The second one is the midpoint of super trend. The third point is simple moving average for 20 as a warm-up price. Okay, once we get this, we are going to find out the actual logic of trade. Okay, so now let's see if the price changes, the 21 number price come into the picture. So currently we have the price from first price to 20 price. Now the new price come into the picture and the price will change from last price to new price as 3. So now we have 33 different prices. Like previously 33 is a total calculation. Previously we were having the calculation as 30 and the current calculation is 33 because the new price has come into the picture. So that's why the new ATR calculation is changed to 1.74. Now ATR, which is new one, is greater than the ATR. So it's basically more than the base ATR. So we are going to use the reversion method. If current ATR is more than the previous, we use reversion method. If current ATR is less than the base ATR, we use SuperTrend method. Okay, once we get the ATR like this, so the logic of the trade is completely different. If the ATR, current ATR is less than base ATR, we go for trend reversion method, trend method, and we use SuperTrend for that. And if the ATR is greater than base ATR, we use reversion method. And for that, we are going to use simple moving average. Now, inside logic is also different for both of them. If the price is greater than the half baseline, which we have calculated above, then we go for a long. And if the price is below, we go for a short. And in the simple moving average, the logic is completely different. If the price is below, previously it was above, the price is below, we go for a long position. And if the price is above the SMA, we go for a short position. So first you need to check what is current ATR, which define the volatility. If the current ATR is less than the base ATR, we go for a trend method. So volatility based calculation says, okay, you need to go for a trend method. And we choose a trend method as a super trend. In the super trend, we first calculate what is the baseline. If the price is above baseline, we go for a long. If the price is below half line or baseline, we go for a short. If the ATR is above the ATR base, we go for the reversion technique. If the price is above the SMA, we go for a short. If the price is below SMA, we go for a long. So simple calculation. So in this complete part, I basically show all possible calculation. Let me show it to you one more time. First we collected all 20 price from the market. Then we calculated ATR for first 20 prices. So we start from second price. So that's why the count is 19. So now this is a base ATR which has come from first 20 prices. Once we do that, we take the same window 20 readings and we try to calculate the midpoint of super trend. Then we try to calculate the SMA from this 20. Once we get the half line baseline of super trend, and once we get the SMA, that is mean of all 20 readings, then we go for understanding what is a new ATR. So for new ATR, we take a new price here. The new price is 117. Now based on that, the ATR is changed because previously the total absolute value was 30. Now it's 33 for the 19 readings. So the new ATR has changed. If the new ATR is above the ATR, we go for different methods. Like if the new ATR is greater than the base ATR, we go for a reversion technique. If the new ATR is less than the ATR of the base, we go for a trend technique. For a trend, we choose super trend, and for reversion, we use SMA. For super trend, the price should be above the baseline long. If the price is below the baseline short. If in reversion technique, if the price is less than SMA long, if the price is greater than SMA short. So here I created one summary. The summary is ATR less than base price. It's a trend technique. We choose the value as the midpoint as 1000. If the current price is 1005, it's above the HL2. So we go for a long position. The entry we are going to take on the same price. The exit is only 5 point. The stop loss is 10 points. And if the price go below the 1000 price, like if the trend, if it opposite to the logic of what was the entry, we exit, or once we get the profit or loss, we exit. Similarly, for a reversion technique, if the ATR is greater than the base, reversion technique will be used. Suppose the simple moving average is what we can say 1000. The current price is 990. So if the price is below, so we go for a long position. Here both the condition are opposite. You can check it out. If the price is below 1000, that is SMA, we go for a long position. The entry is same as the current price. The exit after 5 points. The stop loss after 10 points of the loss. And the exit is if the price go opposite to this logic, we go for an exit mode. Now I'm going to show you the actual trading which has been taken place with this kind of a switching in using volatility method. So the algo has been created in a way that it shows the complete path with a logic of change in price from the market itself. So now there is a price continuous changing. So I created this file in a way that the price change randomly. We have no control over it. Okay, so this is my exchange file. Let me adjust this file this way that I can see my price also and I can see my algo also. The logic which I explained to you is being saved into this algo. And let me show you how this algo works parallel to both the things. Okay, now we are in a warm-up phase. We are collecting the price from the market. Okay, let me adjust this window in a way that I can see both the things together. Okay, now here we have the market change in price, and parallelly we are collecting the price from the market. The price is continuously changing in the market and we are collecting that prices to calculate the base ATR. Once we calculate the base ATR, we compare the base ATR continuously with the current ATR, and based on that, either we are going to use the SMA technique or a SuperTrend technique, and inside the logic of trade is also different, but it is a very super method to basically switch between two methods so that based on the volatility, we never lose in the market. So warm-up phase is completed and we got the base ATR as 1.89. Okay, current ATR is above that. So we are using a trend method. Okay, we have the entry. Okay, it shows the realized and unrealized profit also. We have exited one part also. To keep on checking, okay, trend is short entry we have taken. Okay, we have realized profit. Okay, we book the profit also. It's so fast that we need to read it one more time. Okay, okay, we have booked one more profit here. Okay, the summary is we have 900 rupees profit in 1 lakh capital in just the part we have started the algo. We have no control over this. Okay, the ATR is below, so we have SMA. Okay, we book the loss because the SMA revert. Okay, we have got one more long position. The realized profit is 600. Okay, stop loss triggered because we kept a stop loss of only 5 points. Okay, we got one long entry with the reversion. Okay, we got one more stop loss because the stop loss which we kept is only 5 points. Okay, realized loss is minus 400 is okay. We can run this algo till we get the 5% of the total capital loss. Until that, we can keep on running. Okay, it shows which kind of a method it's been used over here currently. Okay, we exited the reversion method long at 975. See, the algo is working so beautifully. It does not have any emotion or fear. Okay, we took the profit as 500. Okay, again, we have the trend as a new volatility method. Stop loss trigger because 500 is the stop loss. We can change the stop loss to more level so that we don't get the stop loss again. 1% of the stop loss is fine. Okay, 1% of the stop loss is fine. Let me do the small changes over here so that we don't get a quick stop loss. Okay, I just change it to 1% of the total stop loss so that it shows the perfect entry and exit. Okay, we have to wait for collection of the price. Let me close this and adjust this. Okay, the market is keep on changing. We have no control over these prices. And we are in a warm-up phase. We are on the logic of calculating the ATR. So it first collect 20 prices. You can increase or decrease the speed of the algo. Currently, I kept it very slow so that you can able to see the change in the prices. But market change the price with a fraction of second. The problem is if I increase the speed, we cannot see what is happening with the calculation. So that's why for understanding purpose, I kept a loop of 2 seconds as a delay. Okay, you can increase or decrease the delay as per your algo requirement. Okay, now the warm-up phase is completed. We have ATR of 2.26. Okay, currently we have the trend. Okay, reversion method 978 is the entry. You can see the reversion method 978 is the entry. Okay, we exit because the reversion method changed to trend. We got a long entry in the reversion again. Okay, the price is continuously flipping. It's completely okay, but it's working as per the logic. Okay, exit SLA cross. Okay, we got the trend method of the long entry. Okay, it keep on doing this process. It switch the method from one to other continuously. Okay, we got one more entry. Okay, we have realized loss of minus 600. It's completely okay. Okay, so it's logical to book the loss. It's completely okay to book the loss. We have realized profit of loss of minus 600 and unrealized of minus 200. The prices keep on changing. Okay, we are in, I think, short trade in the trend analysis. And the market is going down. Okay, the unrealized loss. Okay, currently we are in one short position. SLA changed, so it booked the loss. Okay, it has taken the long entry with the trend changes. Okay, SLA exit. It's so fast, it take the decision or it book the loss also. That is the beauty of the algo. It don't wait. The problem currently is market is very range bound. That's why this kind of a flickering is happening. Okay, we took a profit of 500. That's completely fine. Again, we got one more entry, unrealized profit of 200. See, I just want to show you the worst part which can happen with the algo. Okay, we have the summary of realized and unrealized loss. Okay, we got one more long entry. So it keep on doing that. Okay, we have got one SL. The reason behind the trend is suddenly flip. It continuously flip between the trend continuously. Okay, we got one more stop loss. It's completely fine. Completely fine. So you need to keep on running. Okay, the price is been changed. I can do one thing with this showing that it's work better. If I change this price because the price has been locked into one range. So this is a range bound market. And the best part of the recording is we are seeing the worst can happen with this. So volatility is very low. And you can see the price is in between only change of 2 to 3 rupees. If this type of things happen, then algo may show some negative part also. That's completely okay because we want this to work and show in the worst case scenario also. Okay, we took a profit of 600. Okay, we got one more short entry due to the trend analysis. Okay, the price again stick to one price. The price is changing just 1 rupee, 2 rupees. It's completely range bound market example. Okay, it's working like a perfect range bound market example. Perfect range bound example. See, we got one more exit. Okay, we got a short entry at 965 with the trend method. The price is so weirdly locked. You can see the price is so weirdly locked. It's not going down, not going up. It's a perfect range bound example. No trend, no reversion. Okay, whatever profit we are currently getting now is due to only and only reversion, SMA. The trend method is not giving us any profit. Okay, we got one more profit. We got short entry at 958 with the trend. If the market go below, okay, we got one more profit. Okay, beauties are okay. The realized loss is been decreased. It decreased to minus 200. See, the trend has changed. You can see here, the market has just changed the price like anything. So it has shown the loss because the market was very much range bound. Okay. So that's why there was a continuous loss happening due to the trend method. Now, if the market is trending, then trend method give the continuous profit. In one stretch, it continues give the profit. Okay, we are in one reversion method. Okay, the performance is only, okay, unrealized loss, profit. Okay, we exit without 200 loss because the SMA got, okay, we got one more short entry at 951. See, the best beauty of the algo is it does not have any fear to book the loss. It does not have any greed to wait for more profit. Okay, we got one more entry. It's a trend reversion method. Currently trend method. SuperTrend is working. Okay, we got the opposite side. So it's okay. You can see the 961 to it flipped to one time 940 and now again come to a range bound market. So in the range bound market, the trend method, the super trend method is continuously giving us loss and the reversion method is saving us. The best part is we have recorded this in a very worst case scenario. Okay, I just don't want to show all the flowery concept of the algo. Okay, there should be negative part also. And the best part is while recording, it is actually happening. I already told you I have no control over this price. I have only control over my algo. We exited one more loss. Okay, now minus 400. Again, the market is continuously in one range. You can see it's not changing at all. That's why the trend method is giving us loss. If the market become in a trend in certain particular trend, it give you profit continuous basis. Currently, we are in a trend method because ATR is with that logic below the value. Okay, the market is still range bound. Okay, we got long entry at 961. Still, we are in a trend method. 961 is a long position. Okay, we are going to book one profit. See, so market went from 960 to 940. Okay, we were almost to the zero level. Again, we have some losses. That's completely okay. The best part of the recording which is happening with this is we are showing the worst case scenario. Now, why this worst case scenario is happening? Because we have a complete range bound market. The market is trading from 960 to 965 continuously. You can check out this range of the market, and I have no control over it. Okay, we could book one profit. If there's a continuous upside or downside trend, then we are going to get the good profit for sure. Like we have one long entry over here. Trend method again. The price again come to the range. So price is continuously in the range bound. Okay, we can keep on running this and checking how volatility change the different methods. We are in a trend again because the ATR is very low in the baseline. Okay, we took one more 700 profit. We got one more long entry at 961, 976. $970. Okay, we are going to book a loss for sure. Okay, we exited at 9 because the trend is changed to short position. It's completely fine. Again, we are in one range bound market. It's not showing any trend in the market. Still, we are running the algo. But you can see we are stick to very small loss, not the big loss. Only you can see it's only 1300 rupees in 1 lakh capital. That considered to be is very small loss as far as the market is concerned. Okay, we took one more profit. See, if the price change suddenly, then it give a very better result because the ATR is small and we are in a trend. It's not going into reversion because the price is, the ATR is below the base ATR. Okay. We exited with one more. Okay, we got a long entry at 967. So it keep on doing this. The best part of the video is it has basically recorded into a range bound market. And you can see the ATR is also low. The market is range bound. See the price at all not going anywhere. So that is the beauty of the algo, that it has no fear of booking loss. So I hope this method is clear to you. I want to extend this video to show the profit happening, but the market is already against us. Market is not ready to come out of any change in the range. So it's trading continuously in one range bound way. So that's why the profit could not be possible. If it change into particular range, then we might get a profit. But still, if you consider the loss is very small as far as the market is concerned, the loss is very small. Okay, almost only 1500 rupees loss. That's completely okay of total capital of 1 lakh rupees. So that is only considered as 1.5%. If market change the trend, if trending above certain value, then we might get a good level of the profit. But market is supreme. Market is stick to one particular range only. It is not ready to change the price at all. So that's why the volatility is locked, the ATR is locked, and now due to no change in the price, we are not getting any profit. But still, we are in a very calculated loss. So I hope the method is very much clear to you. Thank you very much.